I think Dest is brilliant and can be better. He's not going to reach Dani Alves levels.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Q&A Extra. This is where myself and Matt take one of your questions and delve a little bit deeper into it. So, this question is from Steve Joyous. Will Sergino Dest be able to take the role that Dani Alves took when Barca used to be at their best? I mean, we know that Barca runs its attack on the left wing. All the players used to clog on the left side. Dani Alves used to run errands on the right and would also shift quickly, I love that, running errands, and would also shift quickly to the defence when opponents looked to exploit that right side. Nelson Semedo failed to play Dani's role, due to which we have conceded many goals on that side.
Okay, first off, it's very difficult to replace Dani Alves.
Very, very
We're talking about, we're talking about the most successful player of all time. In terms of trophies. I think he has something like 44, 45. Anyway, you're talking about the most decorated player of all time, one of the best right backs of all time, an insane player, and of course it's difficult to follow him. As Nelson Semedo found out, as I think Dest will find out. I think Dest is brilliant and can be better. He's not going to reach Dani Alves levels. These are insane levels we're talking about that Alves was as a player. Still is, at Sao Paulo, I believe. But I do think there is a good point. He did so much on that right-hand side, and the reason is because Lionel Messi was often on that right-hand side. Yeah. So with Messi cutting in onto his left foot, it left so much space for Alves to go forward. It did leave him exposed, but he was such a phenomenal player, he can do it. And I think when you give the 4-3-3 lineup and you see Messi as the right winger, you know he's in a free role. You know he's not going to be doing any of that defensive work on the right-hand side. And if you're not Dani Alves, you're going to be left exposed. It's not Nelson Semedo's fault. Whether you're Semedo, whether you're Sergino Dest, whether you're whoever you are, Carl Walker, regardless, when you're left in most of the time, 2-on-1 situation where Messi or your right winger isn't tracking back or is nowhere to be seen, it's going to be very difficult. That's just the nature of it. I think with Barcelona's left wing, whoever they've had there, they've had numbers on that side, more often than not. As you say, when everyone drifts out to that left, defensively to cover the attacks. And I think it leaves Barca's right back position exposed. Barca fans, you've just been treated to Dani Alves. Yeah. You're just very lucky. I feel like this could change though. The reason being, Ronald Koeman looks to have switched from a 4-3-3 to a 4-2-3-1 with Messi as the number 10. With Messi as the number 10, that leaves a right winger. Yeah. Whoever plays on that right wing, not Messi, now has that responsibility. Now has the responsibility to come back and help Dest or whoever it is, Sergio Roberto. And then you'd think that Barcelona would be a bit more balanced, because I feel that's where they've been very imbalanced. They'd be a bit more balanced, attacking-wise and defensively.
Yeah, I think it's hard to put so much pressure on Dest to be like, he's going to replace Dani Alves. Like you say, a player like him, one of the best of his generation, you cannot put that pressure on. Yeah. You're just going to have to wait and see, but he is a young player. It's not going to be magic overnight, especially with this Barcelona team. So much is changing. They've got to kind of get through this season, deal with the Messi drama that will follow, and then maybe start to look a little bit more at how this team is going to work. And like you say, I think it's a good move to maybe put him more in that number 10 role and to kind of deal with the issues on that right, so that when he does go, probably next season, depending, they're already going to be kind of set up and have, in a way, like practiced how they're going to work on that right-hand side when he does go. So
yeah, exactly. There's like the old Messi, kind of in a 4-3-3 was fine, but you're right. When they leave, Messi needs to be in that creative role so that the squad balance and their positional play doesn't change. Yeah, they're 4-2-3-1. They're creative going forward, and when they drop back into defence, you have two banks of four. Creative player and a striker, and all you have to do is take Messi out and put another creative player in. Yeah. As long as everything's fine on that right hand side. For me as well, it's kind of Dest has a lot to learn. Yeah. And like you said, it can't happen overnight. It also depends what Barcelona expect from a right back. Because you could get someone who's really good at attacking but lacks defensively, and then you'll just bemoan the amount of goals. Or do they, in this 4-2-3-1, have a right winger who does the attacking, and Dest is defensive right back, but a backup. The perfect example is at United or Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
If you leave him to just defend, he'll be your best right back. If you vacate the space and say, go on Wan-Bissaka, get forward.
Yeah, that's...
His attacking abilities...
Needs improving. Yeah.
Needs improving. So, why would you ask Wan-Bissaka to get forward if you know he's not very good?
Exactly, and that's like another club that needs somebody on that right wing to support. So.
If you just said to Bissaka, like, just do the defensive stuff and make sure we don't concede down the right-hand side, and when you get it, there'll be Sancho or Dembele or whoever in front of you, they'll do the attacking bit.
It takes the pressure off as well, I think.
I think the modern day fullback, the best ones can do both, but it's just so rare.
Yeah.
It's just so rare to find a Dani Alves or... I'm trying to think who's close. Who is someone who can do the defensive job that Alves did and attack like he could?
Let us know in the comments what you guys think.
Let us know, because otherwise I'll just sit here trying to think of something
we'll
I
be
can't.
Sat here for an hour.
Okay, Pavard. Even then, I would see Pavard as...
That's a tough one.
That is a really tough... Even now, left back, I'm trying to think. Obviously, Marcelo in his day.
Yeah.
The fullbacks, to be able to do both is so difficult that you either need to stay back and have a right winger or just somehow have the midfielders covered. Obviously, Trent can do it. Even then, he's a little bit suspect defensively. Andy Robertson can do it. Yeah. He's good at both. But yeah, anyway, you guys let us know, of course.
But yeah, thank you very much for that question, Steve. Got us thinking about the greatness that is Dani Alves. Might go on YouTube and watch some of his best bits now.
His best defensive bits, no attacking.
But thank you very much for that question. And don't forget, guys, to check out our community tab on a Wednesday evening. That is where we give you guys the opportunity to ask us all of these questions that we answer in the Q&A. Whilst you are looking on our YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not already subscribing, and check out all the other content that we've got going on here at OneFootball. And, well, not next week, as I won't be here, but the week after, myself and Matt will be back with you guys very soon.